call your CPA today, right now.
Yes.
Call them right now.
Yeah.
We have enough time if you'll get on the phone with them now. Hey, what do I need to do? I'm going to make about this much money. By the way, I did this myself last week. I'm going to make about this much money this year. I'm going to earn this much, roughly. I bought this much real estate so far, and I don't have many other, whatever you got. How much more real estate do I need to buy to try to save some of my own cash? Hey guys, welcome to the Investor's Guide of Memphis Real Estate. I'm your host, Dean Harris, and as always, I'm with Douglas Skipworth. How are you, buddy?
Hey man, doing great.
We're bringing you this podcast to give you the boots on the ground knowledge to be a successful real estate investor here in Memphis, Tennessee. Please like and subscribe to all of our channels here, the Investor's Guide of Memphis Real Estate, on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Facebook, wherever you listen to your podcast. Show sponsored are listed on the screen below. We would not be able to run our rental business or do this show without these guys. Triumph Construction, River City Title, Cortland Financial, CrestCore Property Management, and Will Griffin with Griffin, Clift, Everton, and Mashmeyer. I help buyers and sellers every day. Dean at CrestCore.com. If you have anything to sell here in Memphis, if you have anything you'd like to buy, we'll put you on our buyer profile. You can start seeing all the deals that we source every day. How's it going?
Great.
Yeah, it's an exciting time. Fall.
Yes.
You know, it's rates are going down. And,
Yeah.
opportunities are around. Our last podcast was great about, not wasting an opportunity, and what we're right in the middle of now. This is another one. Today's topic is another one that I hit every time of the year this year.
Yeah.
And it's do you need to buy before the end of the year? And that's a broad question, but we're going to get to the specifics of why. A lot of investors are out there and they're successful in their own business. They've got income coming in, and they're independently wealthy or semi-wealthy or whatever you want to call it on their own, right? Mm-hmm. This is a side gig, a retirement plan, a diversification method, and oftentimes in high income situations, you need tax write-offs.
Yes.
You need to defer your tax obligation somehow or another. Yeah. And housing and rentals is a very popular way to do that. Every year at this time of year, I get a group of investors that come to me. And it's usually too late.
Right. I was going to say.
It's usually in December.
Yeah.
And they've had their conversation with their CPA or their accountant, and they go, oh man, I should have bought X amount of dollars worth of real estate to help defer this because of our tax laws are so good for purchasing real estate, the depreciation and all that. Yep. So today we're going to talk about getting ahead of that and what you should do to try to get yourself aware.
Yeah,
the very first thing I have is call your CPA today, right now. It's mid to late October.
Yes.
Call them right now.
Yeah.
We have enough time if you'll get on the phone with them now. Hey, what do I need to do? I'm going to make about this much money. By the way, I did this myself last week. I'm going to make about this much money this year. I'm going to earn this much, roughly. I bought this much real estate so far, and I don't have many other, whatever you got. How much more real estate do I need to buy to try to save some of my own cash? Right?
Yeah.
So that'd be my first call today, is to get to your CPA on the phone and figure out where you're at.
I love it. I mean, I feel like this is a topic I was like, I don't remember ever talking about this. This is brilliant and something that is beneficial, and that you're here. It's one of those things that you hear this often, but you don't bring it here on the air and share it with everybody.
That's right.
So I'm glad you are, because it's great advice. It's like, oh man, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yep.
I've been there. I've had those conversations, had that conversation where you're like, oh man, here it is. You're rushing. Yep. Now you can have a little plan into it and think about how I'm going to end this year with the opportunity we talked about last week.
They usually call me about December 10th.
Yeah.
Hey man, how's it going? Yeah, great. Good to talk to you. How are things? Yeah, right. I need to buy a house.
The flip side of that also happens with, that's why December is such a big donation giving month for charities, because people at the end of the year, they're like, oh, I'm going to give it away, write it off. Here it is, my chance.
Got to get it in.
And it's a scramble for those nonprofits to receive that money. And what you're saying is the same thing. People are scrambling. It's just a lot easier to write a check to give, to a donation to somebody than it is to buy a house.
Oh man, we need time.
You need time. Even with hard money, you need 2 weeks.
Yeah. And even then it's like, we don't need to make a decision mid-December.
At the middle of the holidays?
God, no, man. I'm not saying it's going to be a bad one, but it'll be one under distress.
Yes.
It'll be one of less leverage.
Yeah.
It'll be one of,
not to mention all the, with closing appraisals and closing attorneys and financiers and whoever, other agents, like people are just using the holidays for family time and other time. So it's harder to connect and coordinate.
It's harder to get anybody to do anything after December the 15th. Let's just call it what it is. That's a great way to say it. You can't hardly get anyone to do anything. And this year, the date falls again where it's going to be wacky.
Like in the middle of the week kind of thing.
Both. Christmas and then New Year's.
Yes.
It's on Thursdays, I think, this year. Last year was Wednesday.
Right. That just
this year's on Thursday, so it's still going to be, you might get something out of somebody on Monday.
Maybe, but they might not be working at the end of the week. You're working at the beginning of the week. So the whole point is to start now.
Yeah, start now. Let's have some time to source it for a couple of weeks. And then if we're still going to get a loan, we can still do it. Right? Yes. I mean, like we've got almost to Thanksgiving to get something written up and under contract if we're going to obtain a loan.
Yeah.
We probably have until about December the 5th, 6th, 7th if we're going to do a cash deal. And you need 21 days to do it, something around there. You just need, I just don't want to try to rush at the end of the year and try to make something happen and let somebody down.
Yeah.
When we've got time. I'm telling you now, you got time.
You got time.
So if you're using a loan, make sure that we need to know now. For cash, you can come a little bit closer. Get with your bankers, management companies, whoever you're getting a deal from. I would definitely speak to my property management company. I'd let them know what I'm doing. I'm going to onboard a few more. Get with your banks. Be prepared. Obviously, they need to know what you're trying to do before the end of the year. This isn't a lengthy podcast today. This isn't anything where there's just a ton of depth to this. What I'm trying to do is sound an alarm.
Yeah.
And if you are that higher net worth person and you're a real estate investor or want to be, and you've thought about now's the time to even get started with that, you've got some heavy tax benefits that you can take advantage of
to offset. Yeah, I mean, I feel like this is the conference. We're in the conference room. This is the conference room poster. Planning, failing to plan is planning to fail. It's like, there it is. So that's what we're saying.
I thought you had to pay $2,500 for that.
Yeah, that's right.
to hit that conference.
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. So that's all you're talking about, just doing some planning. And I think that is really wise. And I think you said it well too, is like, hey, this is obviously for a seasoned investor, but every investor who starts wants to be, here's the other one. Here's the two posters. Here's the other poster. You don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great.
Man.
So
look at all these.
There it is, man. Like you're cliche 101.
Yes.
But I think that's what we're saying right here for our investors is like, hey, if you're seasoned, great. If you're not, ask and listen and learn about cost segregation.
Okay.
That's a way to, first of all, depreciation.
Yep.
Golly, even before that, tax benefits. So tax benefits, there's deferring taxes, which you kind of mentioned. So you can defer taxes through a 1031 exchange.
Yep.
We get a lot of investors who buy a property.
I do that frequently,
right? And so that's something that as an experienced investor, Dean works with. If you need a 1031 exchange, Dean can help you.
Yep.
If you're a new investor or learning about that, put this on your radar and learn about it, and Dean can help you learn and do that. Then there are things like cost segregation, depreciation. So you can straight line depreciation where it's kind of sequentially, at kind of equal increments, or you can cost seg and take different components of your property and depreciate those faster, which all that means is you get a quicker tax deduction so that if you made income of $100,000, and you took depreciation of $1,000, maybe you can take depreciation of $5,000. And so it reduces your adjustable gross all technical accounting terms. But the point being, you're writing Uncle Sam a smaller check for the same amount of effort.
And you obtain a property.
And you get a property there.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, every year I'm having this conversation right now. What do I need to do?
Yes.
Matter of fact, I buy historically, the last 4 or 5 years, I've bought more properties from September to December than in any other time during the year.
That's interesting.
It is interesting. I should probably look at that and flip it up. I bet I'm missing deals at the first of the year because I'm maybe eyes are a little more closed trying to focus on
But
those.
I think you're one of those who are thinking, knowing you're super busy trying to serve your customers, clients, buyers, sellers.
In the first of the year,
that's what you're doing. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, I got to take care of myself. like, I haven't even taken care of myself. I need to look up, and you're like, the end of the year's coming. I need to buy some because I'm having a good year, and I need to do some purchasing and all of the things to the tax advantages and opportunities.
And inevitably I find deals, which is what I keep trying to tell people. It's like this time of year is a great time to buy. I mean, guys are taking time off. Here's what I'll tell you. And I know what's coming. And I'll tell you now. This is the 22nd. Well, I don't know when this will hit because we record it 22nd. Once Halloween is over, it begins to shrink. And once Thanksgiving gets here, it's pretty much over for a lot of folks. Over. No phone calls, no emails. Dean, I'm done. We're doing this, that, and the other.
I mean, I know people who take the last 2 weeks off,
completely
of the year
from work, and completely, much less are we buying any real estate to close during then. No.
Yeah. So that's where opportunities present themselves.
And this is one right now. So talk with your CPA, talk with your property source. Shame on you.
Talk to Dean.
Talk to figure out what's out there right now to buy, what price points, right after you speak to your CPA and you get a plan together. Then call me and then let's get active.
Hey, that's good. And also, one thing we talk about, it's like, talk to Dean, talk to your property manager, because they know sellers, and we didn't even talk about this. There are certain sellers who want to sell before the end of the year.
That's what I'm saying. The deals are there.
So ask if there's a deal out there. Hey, Dean, you know a seller who needs to sell before the end of the year in this area. Hey, property manager, do you know somebody who's trying to get out this year? Because there are opportunities. And if you put those buyers and sellers together, chef's kiss.
Great episode. No, I liked it. I mean, I thought this was a good one. I don't believe we've done this topic before.
Never. We haven't talked about it. It's like, this is a great thing that you deal with all the time. That we just
and every year it's getting more and more and more. I'm having more people calling me towards the end of December. The end of November and first of December. I'm like, hey, let's back that up a few weeks and just give us a little bit more of a runway.
I love it. I mean, you're always hearing stuff about 1031s, cost seg, depreciation, constant tax benefits. Makes sense.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Hey, anything if you guys have on this, Dean at CrestCore.com. Appreciate you listening. See you next time. Bye.